The Pixel Fold that's reportedly getting coming in June. Basically, a new Pixel phone with folding, like the new dual screen capabilities.
Yeah, but does it do both ways like we were talking about before? I want that. Who's making me that phone? Also, Blue Eyes has to go. I'm sick of bumping into it on my mic.
No, dude, I never bought. I mean, because you were hanging. Because as so I don't buy Android phones. I'm basically permanently locked into Apple. Like they have their hand
Right,
on my
you
butt.
signed your soul.
Yeah, it's over.
Tim McSweeney is like.
I have the watch. I have the Mac. I have the iPhone. I have the.
You have the what's that thing called that goes up
butt
your
plug.
the butt plug? No, the other end, the other hole.
What? What are
The
you
Apple
talking?
urethra or whatever it's
Like,
called.
what?
What the fuck is that thing called? Is that no?
Catheter?
Anyway, catheter. Apple catheter with Siri built in. Hey Siri, lift it up for me, please.
Drain my balls, Siri. Drain my balls. Oh,
Siri, vibration mode.
Siri sucks
Max
too hard to do
Petting.
that. See, anytime I try and ask Siri, "Hey, play Violent Fetish" by Disturbed, it half
Watch,
the time
it's gonna do it now that you said that. How
I got
did
lucky.
none of your Apple products go off? What?
Well, my iPhone is in like a do not disturb / camera mode. My
Right.
Mac doesn't actively listen, and my watch is across the room. So if it did hear it, it's not here. It's not.
Sounds like you're talking about like your kids. Yeah, my Mac doesn't listen. My iPhone's a do not disturb.
It hates me. Anyway, as an Android user, are you going to? Well, like at some point, are you interested in getting a fold phone where it's going to cost triple the money for double the fun?
They're like fun. Like I kind of do want one, but at the same
They're
time,
way
I
too
would just
pricey.
they're way too pricey. I would probably never use the whole flip aspect of it. I would still
Right.
just keep it like solid, like a normal phone.
But
But
if you're one of those users that
but
watches,
if it goes both ways, now we're talking.
what if? But yeah, but then you can watch like a certain type of videos that make you expel happiness. You can watch on a bigger screen on your phone.
True, I could get up close and personal with Janice Griffith. You're right. You're right. It's worth it.
Wait, you can video chat on one screen and watch a different
Picture in picture mode.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, what are you doing? Nothing.
Yeah. Taking cheating to a whole new level, just like, hey babe, I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
Good night. We just started
I
talking.
gotta go.
Yeah,
I gotta go clean up.
Hold on, there's something on my bottom half of the screen. I gotta wipe it off. Okay. So it's gonna be called the Google Pixel Fold. Which, can we drop the Fold? Like, can these advertising companies not think of a better name than Fold?
Right.
Is it really that hard?
I like that option in the comments. They use it for GBA emulation. That's 100% what I would use it for. Yeah.
Yeah, use it for. I mean, yeah, I've seen that. It's really tight when it works. And I always said use it as a DS emulator, because then the top screen's just screen and bottom screen's touchscreen. That would be like the perfect emulation for DS. Let's see. Apparently, it's gonna have 256 base. Actually, I'll just hold on. Can I remember to use the thing I built in and put time into making work? There we go. Google Pixel Fold 256 base storage. No idea of other variants. I assume there's gonna be other variants, but I'm getting to a point where we need to have like 500. Can Twitter stop opening? Thank you. To like a 500 gigabyte base storage for phones. I think we're just like 128 as base is not enough, and then 256 is also getting to a point where it's not enough. How much was your phone for base storage?
I got the biggest one. I think it was 512 gigs. Yeah, 512.
Why?
I knew I was gonna do like video editing and stuff on it, so I wanted the biggest phone drive.
I was thinking that I forgot that you got this phone while we had this. Okay, no, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I was thinking like
I think the average size is like 128 or 256 though.
Right. Yeah. I mean that's totally fair. I mean I kind of want now more storage, but at the same time it's just pissing me off to like have to pay how much more they want for it. It's gonna be available in June. Would first wait, have you ever had a Pixel or have you only had the like Samsung?
No, I've always heard good things about them though. I'm just stuck with Samsung. Same thing. It's like I
Gotcha.
like their stuff. So
Uh, I think the back of it's ugly though. Like that looks like a giant camera bump system.
yeah, the camera. It's been like that for since the very first one.
Oh really?
Like absolutely ridiculous. So, yeah.
I mean, I'm not like like a camera bump elitist. Like I know some people are like, oh, like it's way too big. Because when you put on a phone case, it usually compensates, right? Like
That's like this one. Like I don't know. Like it's
I see
flat
it.
there, but if I take the
I think
case off, like that's the
right, which is
and
annoying,
even
but
that is it's annoying if you don't have like a case on, but I'm like, who the fuck who excuse me, who's
great,
walking
great.
around without
There
a
it
case?
is. There
No,
it
no, no,
is.
no, 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 no. YouTube said it's fine. We get one F bomb. All
It's
right, that's it.
it's not about YouTube, you ape. It's about the podcast
Oh,
places
right.
that I have to
Spotify.
mark it as
Spotify.
explicit
Get over it.
or clean. Um,
Right,
so thank you.
right. But yeah, the bump doesn't matter. So
Yeah, yeah. Bump doesn't matter. We'll talk about camera stuff in a second. But actually, you know, we'll just combine it because, well, no, never mind, never mind. This is Pixel. Samsung's totally different. Uh,
yeah,
this thanks, Derek. So USB C. It looks like. I guess we're just completely done with aux cables, right? Or aux ports.
yeah, they don't exist. It's a thing of the past.
Um, I mean, honestly, not to sound like a douche, but I'm not that I care that it's gone, but I will always use Bluetooth. I will never go back to a wired for my phone. Like it always irked me to use wired. Like you know, it always got like knotted up. I hated that. I hated that about wired. I get it. It's like technically like better quality, but we're getting better quality anyway now with like more advanced stuff. Um, I don't know. I like. Do you care hard that there's no aux option anymore?
Everything's Bluetooth now. So
Right.
like my earbuds for work are all Bluetooth. The cars have CarPlay, Android Play,
Right.
and Apple Play. It's
And
just I don't know.
those are even becoming wireless now. Like there's
Right,
wireless versions.
right. Or it has a hookup for the like Type C or Lightning
Right.
cable port. So it's like there's no point to it.
How much would you pay for a fold phone? I personally like until it gets to like maybe like 1100. I'm not paying this much for a
Yeah,
phone.
I
That's
was gonna say I'm already paying like $1,000 for a normal phone anyway. Like, just give
right.
me, give me a break on it. Not much more than a normal phone.
Because this thing it could cost around 1800, which sounds about right for fold phones. That like I just don't think it's enough. I think it's excuse me too much for a phone. Because literally at 1800 you could buy yourself a pretty decent PC. I mean, I'm not sure anymore because credit card market's crap, but like that just seems like so much. I was already pissed off about paying like $1,000 for my phone. Like I hate that
Right.
we're like we keep going like 50 to 100 more each year for like zero new benefits. Like
Right.
actual like
These phones do nothing new either. That's the problem
right,
every year. It's like I don't know, what are we spending money on? That's why I don't get a new phone for like 5 or 6 years.
right.
And it
Oh,
just
that's
like I'm like, oh, there's enough there to like justify it.
I keep
But
getting
the same
suckered
at the
every
same
2 years.
time, it's bad because like the trade-in deals are like so good every year. Like you
Right, yeah,
basically pay
exactly.
nothing
Right,
if
yeah,
you can do
that's
it
something
every
to
year.
me.
So
Right, there's like a promotion. They're like, oh yeah, by the way, more like 70% off the next iPhone if you trade in like your current one. Like, but like for me, I'm not getting a new phone until they implement USB C. That's just not happening.
yeah,
And which apparently they're going to do this year because the EU is like, yeah, everyone's going to have USB C port, like it or not. Speaking of which,
yeah, good.
did you
They
hear
should.
about this? That it's more. I think it's more of a rumor or from a leaker that apparently I've like Apple's like, yeah, we're going to implement USB C, but if it's not like an Apple certified USB C, we're going to like half the charging speed.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me, right?
Uh-huh.
And like that's sad to say, but
Right.
like at the
It's like a
same
total Apple
time,
move.
like right, it's just an Apple move, so like I
Right.
get it, like I believe that.
To me, like fast charging honestly isn't a big deal. I've never had to utilize fast charging. Like, I'm if anything, I love my MagSafe charger, the standing one, and it's just like just
Right,
nicely charges my wireless charging. But uh, I was told in some people I know like fast charging helps when like there's like an emergency you have to and your phone's dying for whatever reason you just charge it real fast. Like it's a nice
right.
feature. Don't
If
get me
phone's
wrong, but
dying
like
and I have to run to the bathroom and charge
right.
it really quick, you know.
um, but like I don't even I don't charge my phone anymore through its like port. I do all mine wirelessly. I think it's so much better. Like on my stand, like it's just cleaner. Like wireless charging is the future. And they're also saying for iPhones, like then there might be a model like a new super pro one where they just remove the charging port altogether. They're like, yeah, you know what? Screw USB C. We're just going all wireless. And I'm like,
Right,
I mean, in theory that sounds cool, but how like some people can't back up their phones unless it's like actually plugged in. Some computers don't have Bluetooth. Like you can't circumvent that. But anyway, I just thought it was
right.
interesting. Back to the Pixel though. Um, but I'm sorry. So what price would you like would entice you to get this?
Yeah, like 1,000, 1,100. Yeah, that's
After or
probably my
before
price.
a trading credit?
Before, yeah,
Before a trade.
before a
Okay.
trade in, yeah.
I think the cap would be 12, but even then it would need to have like the best camera on the market, a maxed out
Right, right.
memory, you know, like
4K display like my
right.
phone has now and stuff
Like
like that. Like I need like all the bells and whistles, nothing cut back.
like yeah, like yeah, I didn't think about that. For 1800, they're gonna give us 120 gigabytes. That's insane. That is a jip. Like I'm not paying that much money for that little storage. Oh, but don't worry, you can pay 200 more for like for 258 gigs. Like no, that doesn't change the issue. You douche. You're a douche. This is a bad sell. Yeah, I've heard Pixel. Wait. This is to clarify for Androids. Google Pixel uses the same operating system that Samsung does, right? Like it's all
I think it's still all the Android operating system because
okay.
I think it's actually powered by Google.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah,
Hmm.
the
Like
hardware is just Samsung and like a couple of apps, but
oh, so Google owns
Google
the
owns Android, I'm pretty sure. I forget what the like actual operating system is, but does Google own Android?
like the operating
Yeah,
system.
Android Inc. was bought by the American search engine Google in 2005.
How are they so late to the phone game then? But anyway, um,
I don't know. It's like their laptop they were making. Like the
oh,
Chromebooks didn't
the
come out for
Chromebooks,
like ever, and then it was like the what was the
Pixel
other thing they were
tablets.
making? The tablet, is that the one they canceled? What was
Yeah,
the thing they were making canceled? Yeah,
no, yeah, the
like
Pixel
I
tablet
don't
they
know.
canceled.
Google should have been on this stuff in 2005. Been like, oops, the planes flew in. Got to make a tablet now.
what?
Like,
What? What relation is that? Also, you're
I don't
like
know.
4 years
Could be.
off. Unless you're talking about some other plane, like what?
Yeah, the one that hit the Hudson wasn't that in 2005?
I don't know. Was that the one with the movie from Tom Hanks?
Denzel Washington.
Oh,
Oh no, Tom Hanks. No, you're right. You're right.
oh, really? Oh, cool.
No, no, no.
Wait, there's like two good plane movies: Tom Hanks or Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington was in
What
two.
one was Tom Hanks in? Tom Hanks plane
Uh,
movie.
yeah, Tom Hanks plane. Someone might ask, how did you go
So,
from
oh,
phone?
you were totally right. I totally
Yeah.
forgot about this movie. No, Denzel Washington's was fake, but it was like the same exact story, kind of, except he was drunk.
Wait. Hold on. It's based off the same event, but just altered completely.
No, no, no. It was like a
It,
fake thing. The
oh,
Denzel Washington one.
oh, wow. Okay. Well, now I'm just upset, but I didn't watch the movie, so um,
It's still pretty good, but
gotcha. Let's see. Would you so like let's just say again, let's just say this was like 1100. Would it be? Would you switch over to Pixel phones? Cause I assume used to your Galaxy Ultra and 1984 plus
yeah, I don't
XD.
even know what they're up to. S22.
Okay.
That's
Do you
what I
get the
got. Yeah.
do you get the pin the pen? The
I was just
stylus.
looking at the screenshot of this fold, and you don't, and I don't think I could ever buy it. So,
Do you really use the stylus enough to justify
oh
it?
yeah, I take like notes and stuff for
Really?
work, and
For work?
just like doodle, write
Oh,
a certain
Derek,
note that I'll release one
if
day to the
yeah,
public.
I was gonna say, am I gonna find a note in your phone? It's just like,
Check
oh my
under
god.
notes app, and you'll see what I mean.
It just says sad day, sad days. There's like hundreds of like handwritten notes or drawings. Okay, so I guess really our verdict here is don't buy this phone because 1800 folds are a ripoff, right? That's the gist of it.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh, okay, perfect.